Hello and welcome to the card rundown for Apex League Wrestling's pay-per-view event Dreams and Nightmares. We got a pretty good card in store for you, lots of title matches, lots of big competitors, so I'm excited about it. Let's start off, of course, with the rankings. Give you a little context for, if you don't know what's going on, if you're not a full-time follower, or even if you are, a refresher's always good. Great Khali, the number 1 ranked competitor. Bad Luck Fale, the number 2 ranked competitor. Bret Hart, number 3. Starlight Kid, almost rounding out the top 5. Hiroshi Tanahashi, Shawn Michaels, Booker T, Ricky Dozen, and the number 10 ranked competitor, Buddy Matthews. Alright, what are we looking at on the pre-show? Well, we're going to have 2 randos go at it in wrestling, and we're going to have 2 randos go at it in a death match. Pretty straightforward. High rando anyone in the game, and they show up. So this could be, 2 really cool people, 2, interesting matches. It could be like, Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Angle, which would be a fun one. Or it could be like, Deuce from Deuce and Domino and some job guy from the 80s. It could be anything. So, and that's the fun. It could be anything with the randos. So, excited for that little bit of randomness. Okay, let's get into the main card. What are we going to see? Well, we're opening things up with the ALW Battle Royale Championship. Shawn Michaels has an open challenge. He wants to prove he's a great champion, and that means he's going to take on whoever comes out. So, a little bit of intrigue for you. Then, we're going to have a battle of former ALW World Champions. Pac is going to take on Randy Savage. We have 5 career matches on the line. 2 Cold Scorpio versus Hito in their 3rd one-on-one match. Now, these men have interacted a lot more than that through multi-person matches, but this will be their 3rd match with just them 2. These 2, both former Battle Royale champions, I wonder where their careers would be without this rivalry. I feel like it's kind of taken up all of their energies have really gone to this, so it'll be interesting to see who wins this, how far they can go without having to constantly fight the other one. Then we're going to have an 8-way clusterfuck, and the winner will become rank 10. If you're new to the channel, clusterfuck is like a battle royale. All 8 men will be in the ring at the start of it. You can get eliminated by ring out, pinfall, submission, or knockout. So just kind of eliminate somebody any way you can type match. Then for 2 deathmatch tokens, Atsushi Onita puts up 1 token, taking on Jamie Noble, who's putting up his token. So the winner will walk out with both. The loser will go home and cry. Then, staying in the deathmatch division, Kenta Kobashi with his 2 tokens takes on Giant Bernard with his 2 tokens. So the winner will have 4 tokens. You need 3 to cash in for a title match, making this a number 1 contender for the deathmatch title, because whoever has enough will be able to challenge. Then, Bad Luck Fale, the number 2 ranked competitor, takes on Omos, the number 5 ranked competitor. Omos is the first time we've seen him in action since he's lost the title, and Bad Luck Fale, this is the farthest he's climbed in the rankings, so this is a pretty big match for both men. Speaking of big matches, number 1 contendership for the ALW World Championship. Bret Hart, the number 3 ranked competitor, takes on Starlight Kid, the number 4 ranked competitor. Bret Hart, at one point, was the most dominant wrestler we had here in Apex League Wrestling. He's faltered since then. He was I'd have to go back and look, but I want to say he was 12-2 or something, 12-1 maybe. And he's kind of, it's been middle of the road since then. So he's won some, lost some. So this is a good chance for him to kind of get back into that dominant aura that he used to have. Starlight Kid, on the other hand, she only wrestled 4 matches. She's won them all. She has, taken down everybody in her path, and now she's looking to take down the former champion, the former most dominant wrestler in Apex League Wrestling, and then take on the champion, who will get to that in a second. Speaking of champions, the ALW Deathmatch Championship will be on the line. Super Crazy, who had a huge upset over Sid Vicious, will take on Trent. Trent dominated the Clusterfuckula 1, and now it's going to be a big, crazy death match between these two who, probably like whatever, 6 shows ago, whatever, Super Crazy won the title. Probably didn't expect this to be the deathmatch title match, but one that has come up, and I'm pretty excited for it. I mean, these two guys can go. So add in some explosions and some weapons, and it'll be a good time. Okay, and our main event. The reason for all these competitors here. It's the ALW World Championship, the top title we have here. Rey Fenix, 8-2, will defend against the #1 ranked Great Khali, who is 6-1. These men have been excellent. They win most of their matches, and Great Khali dominates his matches. I feel like Rey Fenix, he has like good matches, but it's like in a dominating way. It's not like he's just squashing people, but he's having these like long good matches, and then the last 4 minutes or whatever, he's just crushing people. So he's kind of like waiting out, like it's like a rope-a-dope. He's like waiting out all their good moves, all their good offense, and he's like, all right, you had your shot, here's my shit, and you're not kicking out. So a huge main event, one I'm super excited for, one I hope you're excited for. All right, everybody. Hopefully you enjoy the pay-per-view, and have a great day.